So this is the first video on my Ghost Rocket. This is my 94 Volvo 940 wagon with a 406 LS and a 98 millimeter. I'll probably do a breakdown video eventually, but today I'm installing the drive shaft loop. Here's the kit that I have. It's just a universal, put it yourself together drive shaft loop kit. I'm probably gonna weld it instead of bolt it in. All right, so we're under the car now. It's got a Turbo 400. It's got a 4-inch drive shaft in it, steel shaft I had made by Associated Truck Parts in Gilbertsville. I got to put the drive shaft loop in within 6 inches of the U-joint. I'm going to mark it, take the shaft out, mock it up, put the shaft back in, check for articulation of the shaft up and down to see if it'll hit the loop, and then probably weld it in 6 inches. Oh, I just ruined my marker, but whatever. Gonna be tough with the drive shaft balance washers on it. Might have to come a little forward here. Do it just about over the U-joint, I think. All right, I'll mark that. Find the marker right there. All right, where were we at? We're kinda, I'm gonna probably put it close to the U-joint. Past the side, if you can see, has the balance washers on it, and they kind of stick off pretty far. This tunnel is a stock tunnel for a 940. It is tight for a 4-inch drive shaft and a loop, but we're gonna make it work. I really don't feel like cutting out the body and getting this thing in. So I'm going to mark it here. Try that again. Mark it here. About here is where I kind of want it. Maybe a little bit further back. Like there, actually, I like that better. Just gonna mark it in the dirty grease on the bottom side of the car. All right, next I'm gonna take this loop, half a loop, and I'm going to clean these up, weld these together. And then I'm going to take the drive shaft out, run this up, put it up in the body, and see how it looks. See if I have enough clearance around it. Got on my cheek welding table here. I'm going to use a flat disc and get all the coating off of it. Give me a good starting point to weld. I'm happy with that. I cleaned it up. I get a little bevel on it. See how it goes. So now I'm going to weld the two halves together. I'm not a welder, but I own one. So we'll be grinding this afterwards for sure. All right, well, like I said, I'm not a welder, and I think I'm probably pushing the limits of my machine with this 1/4-inch steel, but I'm probably not going to give any close-ups on it because it looks really bad, but I'm going to grind it out and then let it cool off a little bit and see how it fits up inside the car. Okay, we're back. I saved you guys the pain of watching me grinding that thing for 20 minutes, and I had to charge my phone. Now I'm going to pull the drive shaft to 9/16. Back with the right wrench. It's in neutral for me pulling it onto the lip. I had to roll it around a little bit. So I'm gonna put the pry bar in there. Not lose all the little bearings. All right. Got the drive shaft out. What I'm going to do, honestly, is I'm just going to slide the ring, the loop around the drive shaft and just kind of put the drive shaft back where it was on the rear differential. And we're going to go from there. Drive shaft's back in the yoke. It's just sitting there. I got the ring on it. Don't look at the welds. Cool. Okay. And here, flashlight back. All right. Just gonna guesstimate where I kind of want it. I mean, it fits. Kind of would like it right here. All right, now I have to, I'm gonna mark it, get the other bars for it, and see if I can get this in without really messing with this thing too much. This is a seat bolt, so I can't grind this off on this side. This side I have a racing seat welded into the floor, so I could probably grind this flat and weld to it, weld to a flat spot on it. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it in a spot I don't have to do something weird, but we'll see. All right, so after playing with it for a while, you can see I got some space on the wheel, on the weight there against the end. It's not like perfectly dead center, but I think the powertrain is on the move to the driver's side just a touch on the mounts. But within 6 inches of the U-joint. Now I'm going to, since I still have the drive shaft loose, I'm gonna articulate it like the rear would, up and down, and see if it still clears where I have it. It's as high as it goes into the car. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's we'll say an 1/8 to 1/4 inch of clearance, which clearance is clearance to me. And then lower for good. Cool. All right, I'm gonna put the drive shaft kind of back in the yoke again. Try not to knock the loop off the car while I'm doing it. Hopefully it doesn't fall on my head. But I'm happy enough with it. Yeah, there's about 1/4 inch or so there. I've already, bring you with me. I've already cut up the brackets, make them fit better. I'm going to kind of mock them up, put them back in there, and just tack weld this to the loop and see how it fits, see if I like it still. And then I'll pull it out, I'll grind all the paint off of it, everything, weld it, weld these to the loop pretty good. And then I'll start prepping the body of the car for me to weld it to that. I gotta put it down, unhook the battery. I'm probably gonna unplug the computer, just out of safety. And then I'll be back when I'm ready to start welding it in. All right, we're back. I got it tacked in, I guess you could say, just on the loop itself. Still gotta, you know, prep the floor and weld it to it and kind of trim it down a little bit. But I did end up taking the BFH to the floor a little bit. I don't care, you can't see it, it's under the car. It fits. But I got about 1/4 inch of clearance on the weight here. And then I got about the same amount on this side. Pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna take it out, weld it, probably paint up in here a little bit just so it's not that bad. And then I'm gonna trim it a couple spots, clean up the body, and then weld it to the car. All right, we're back. It's about an hour later. It's hot in here. I got it welded together. It's ugly. I didn't grind them down. I don't care. I got it pretty well centered for where I'd like it to be. I got just under a 1/4 inch on each side. I got movement up top. It's got enough room all the way around it. Gave it a shot of whatever black spray can I could find on the shelf. And now I got to weld it into the car. All right, so here's the reveal. It's in, it's welded to the floor. I got good enough clearance on both sides. It kind of is what it is, but it's not like it's gonna move side to side. It's gonna move up and down. I have enough clearance. I just hit it with some spray paint. Did not know that the inside of the frame rail had undercoating, and there was a couple small fires, but I had the air compressor ready with the blowgun. Not a big deal, it's a lot of smoke. But that's in. I got the drive shaft bolted in. Now I just got to put it down. I was going to go out and test it, but it's raining today, of course. So that's it, guys. Thank you.